Oilers finishing up a very long 7-game road trip, but you know they'll be dialed in for this one tonight. Bouchard holds it in the offensive zone. Put on goal, and he score! Roslovic off the stick of Bobrovsky and in the net 25 seconds into the game.
Wow. That was just a hope towards, and you'll see the puck come back over here to the near side, and just a turnaround shot. And the only thing I can say is maybe Bobrovsky, because there wasn't a lot of volume on this shot, that he was just going to try and...
Yeah, about a minute and a half for him. They can get the change now. Samoskevich speeding in, hunts down the loose puck. Puts it out in front, deflected, and they score! Anton Lundell ties the game at 1.
Pure speed and determination by Mackie Samoskevich to strip this puck away from the Oilers deep in the zone. Pays the price. Look at how this play develops. Good little shimmy move right there by Samoskevich, and he just throws it out in front. Lundell gets in behind Nurse, the defenseman. Using that good strength. Look at how that puck off the end of the stick of Samoskevich, how he could cup it and just at a bad angle put it in front. The second poke by Lundell to tie the game.
Gets to the Panther line. Forsling, ridden out by Nurse. Puck taken by Bouchard, laid out in front, and they score! Answering back, Roslovic for his second of the game already, and it's 2-1 Oilers.
Now, tough break for the Panthers. That puck squirted free right into the high slot area and onto the stick. He put it over to Roslovic. Look at how it just goes out high and then back in the Roslovic. Then before Sergei Bobrovsky could get set, he thinks that Bouchard's going to fire that puck, so he comes out. Does Bobrovsky to cut off the angle.
Penalties already, 3 goals on the board. We're not even halfway through the opening period. McDavid and Draisaitl on the 4-on-4 on together. Here comes McDavid. Cutting it and shooting, and Bobrovsky with a big save.
And then gets the shot from a bad angle right between the legs there.
They didn't have 2,000 the last 2 Junes, though, did they? Here's a chance, and Balinskis has it go off his stick. Draisaitl moves in. Pass back, McDavid gets into the slot on the backhand, and Bobrovsky makes the save, and he covers.
What they did right there, Panthers got caught a little bit. Nico Mikkola and Marchand, and then that play down low.
Savoy blocked away by Petrie. Savoy again. Gives back to Nurse. Oilers work the perimeter. The Nurse shot blocked in front. Ekholm shoots and scores. Just as the power play came to an end, it's 3-1.
Those are those dangerous shots when it's blocked out in front. And for the Panthers, even though they killed off that penalty, that free puck comes right to Ekholm. There's the shot, there's the block, and then it's right onto the stick of Ekholm, and he fires it through the screen. Different angle of it. And look at that puck just squirted right back out forward. And before the Panthers could recover.
Now Jack Devine gets the shift with Greer not in the game on the Bennett line. Second NHL game for the 22-year-old. Hyman shoots, big save, Bobrovsky. Puck loose, picked up by Verhaeghe. Balinskis hustles after it. Turns, shoots, tipped at the net. Marchand tries to jam it home. Skinner makes the save.
And then here's how this one developed. Takes a funny bounce off the end boards, and Marchand had that open short side. But
put out in front. Heavy pressure by the Panthers. All over Regula, the Edmonton D. Sabrango through the body. Bennett point blank. Stopped by Skinner. Head coach Paul Maurice on the bench coming up here in the second with Katie. Hear what he's got to say about how this game is developed. Off the draw, cut and shoots. Good save, Skinner. Calm and patient with that puck. Goes glass. Gets it into the Oilers zone. Here's Podkolzin the other way. Sharp angle, shot goes in. He snuck it in upstairs, and the Oilers have a 4-1 advantage. And that may be it for Sergei tonight. Just a tough one.
Left wing side, and you're going to see right here, yeah, Sergei Bobrovsky's already down. He's anticipating This bad angle shot, but it's perfectly placed right off of his shoulder. Here's another look at it. Watch his shoulder, the numbers. Right there and underneath the crossbar.
Panthers look for one more chance in the power play. Uvis Balinskis fires, knocked down in front. Bennett tracks it down. Balinskis again, cross ice feed, Samoskevich scores! Mackey makes it 4-2.
Goal, I don't believe, but the Panthers right in the dying seconds of this power play. Balinskis, who has been so impressive with that puck, fakes the shot, slides it over, and Samoskevich goes short side for his third of the year. That's a huge goal with 10 minutes.
What a shift by the Gregor line. Here comes Seth Jones from the sharp angle. Skinner the save. It's loose in the blue paint. He's able to cover up. Anton Lundell with the puck. Gets to the dot and shoots. Skinner the save. Rebound, score! Sam Reinhart out in front. The comeback Cats are winning a goal.
Don't touch him. Reinhart, you'll burst in flames. That's 11 in the last 12 games. Panthers on the power play. Big juicy rebound off the shot from Lundell. And Reinhart, with one of the best hand-eye coordinations, just swats it out of the air right between the legs of Skinner.
A quarter of the way through the season, he's on a 45-goal. Carries out to center. Mangiapane for Podkolzin. He breaks in. Podkolzin gets to the net. Runs into Tarasov. He was stopped. McDavid on for the final shift of the period along with Draisaitl. They get into the zone. Draisaitl! Oh, and Tarasov stayed with him and cut it off.
Second period takes the feed, and he goes to that backhand, and look at the outstretched 6'6".
Good play there. Here's Samoskevich. Snapping it up high. Balinskis lets it fly wide. Samoskevich knocked down in front. Loose at the net. And Skinner's got it under him. Rodriguez digs it free to Boquist. Up to center, Reinhart. Mikkola jumps up. Rodriguez hits Mikkola in front. Save, rebound. Oh. And McDavid takes down Boquist.
In a perfect pass. Look at Rodriguez, just puts it on the tape. Another look at it.
At home. In deep for McDavid. Bouchard shoots, knocked down in front. Janmark stopped. Janmark stopped again. A couple of big ones by Tarasov, who had only seen one shot the entire period until then. Here comes Reinhart. He beats Bouchard. Backhander. Skinner the save. Samoskevich battling for it. He wins the battle. Mackey has Marchand breaking in to the slot, to the backhand. Penalty coming up. Shot stopped by Skinner. Here's Lundell. They've got to get possession, though. And there goes Tarasov off the ice. Panthers trying to hold it in. They can't. Empty net. And Connor McDavid will score.
The timing was just terrible. Connor McDavid comes up with the puck. Right here, the Panthers just can't keep it in. And McDavid with that quick first couple of strokes.
The Panthers are still alive. Draisaitl takes away, though. To the blue line, Matt Savoy shooting, and he scores. 2 empty net goals by the Oilers.
You go back just moments ago, the Panthers tried to get the puck in Samoskevich, and he hits the linesman. The empty net goal.
Takeaway here, Janmark racing into the Panther zone to the net. And Tarasov, who stopped him earlier in the period, stops him twice. On in relief of Bobrovsky. Cut in with 1 second to go. One more save for Skinner, and that'll do it. Edmonton takes it 6-3.